What's going on, everyone? I really apologize for this big glare, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I got a couple of minutes I could spare, 5 minutes or so. I gotta pick up my food, and who wants soggy fries? I got a grilled chicken sandwich that's be ready in about 8 minutes. So I want to do a quick life update. It's been a while since, maybe like a month or so since I've done one. Anyone that's interested. So first and foremost, the good news is that my wife, if you remember from my last life update, she was still looking for a job because she got fired from her previous job. She was furloughed for the majority of 2020 due to the economy being shut down by the government, and then she got furloughed, and then eventually lost her job, and then she was a final candidate at another job that she wanted. She didn't get it. She was very close, and she landed a job. So she's going to be starting March 1st. Great company. The package looks pretty promising. The pay, the benefits, everything. But one thing I want to say with jobs is you can't just look at the pay. The pay is important, obviously. You want to get paid, right? But who doesn't? You got to look at the pay, you got to look at the culture, how long the company's been in existence. Do they have stock options? What are their benefits? Are the benefits good? Do they have a 401k match? And this company has a pension. One thing I will say is if you're able and lucky enough to get into a company that has a pension, definitely I would prioritize that. Oh, this glare is killing me. I'll just put my head like this. So that's the great news. It's Saturday right now. Hopefully, I get this video on Saturday or Sunday. It's been pretty busy. The other thing we've been doing is my wife and I have been talking to an estate attorney, a lawyer, regarding a living trust. And a trust is basically, I'm not a lawyer, but to break it down, a trust is just a title that is put upon all of your financial bank accounts, just in case something happens to, you just never know. You want to have a plan A, B, and C. Something happens to me, God forbid something happens to my wife, and then my one of my sisters would take over financial obligations and be a caretaker for Bree. God forbid if something happens. Hopefully that doesn't. You just never know. So we ended up doing that. Ended up going to the bank, and you got to go through the whole process. So one of it was through Bank of America yesterday, and that took such a long time. They were having computer problems. I don't know. It was just a mess. It should have only taken like an hour max, and we were there yesterday like an hour and a half. The girl was very nice. A lot of it was beyond her control, but nonetheless, it got done. And then today I went to Wells Fargo, and that took about an hour, and I'm carrying my kid at the same time, and she's turning 2 in April, and it's very hard to manage a kid while you're trying to talk and order food. And speaking of food, and hopefully they don't mess up my order. I don't want to jinx it. I went to this place called Aki. I don't know if they have it in other places, but in California it's pretty popular. It's a restaurant chain. I'm not that big into chains, but it's got decent like Mexican food. And I got a chicken adobo burrito with no cheese and no vinaigrette. I can't stand the sauces. So I go into the car, I place my order, go into my car, and I want to make sure that they don't mess up the order before I get home, because I've had that happen before and it's a pain in the butt. I open the burrito. This is like first world problems. I bite into the burrito and I don't see any cheese. I'm like, okay, drive home quickly. I get home by like noon. I gotta hurry up and eat because my time hits like 12:30. I gotta put Bree to sleep, and then I have a haircut appointment at 1:30. It's just very regimented and very tight schedule today, so I'll have time to dilly dally. So I go. Remember, I eat the burrito, and then I bit into the burrito in my car while I was at a Keys parking lot. There's no cheese, but I come home, I take another bite, and think I see cheese. I'm like, oh god, I just can't eat it. It just makes me nauseous. I know I sound picky. I just can't do it, right? So what happened was the burrito wasn't cut in half, so the cheese was like centered in the middle of the burrito. So that was my mistake, and it's kind of, I don't want to sound condescending because I've worked in fast food places before, worked at Taco Bell, worked at Popeye's Chicken growing up, and I know mistakes happen, but it's just very inconvenient. So I called them and I paid by cash, and you have to get a refund. You have to go back. They were nice enough to, and they should. I mean, for all the inconvenience, they comped me the meal, $10 or whatever, and they comped me the money, and they gave me another chicken burrito. But it was like wasted time going back and forth. So by the time I got home, I had to hurry up, and it's just a mess. So if you work fast food or work any type of food industry, just please just pay attention. Last but not least, keep this short. I got to get my food pretty soon. Like I said in my last vlog, I've been investing a little bit into some cryptocurrency and in delving into the stock market. And overall, without going into too much details, I'm still a newbie and I am learning quite a bit. Um, there are some parallels with how I'm learning the learning curve of the stock market and cryptocurrencies and with health and fitness, because this is a health and fitness channel primarily, and that is you can't get too carried away and you got to make small goals. I don't know my exact financial goals. I just know that I want to make sound decisions, because the two main emotions that will dictate when you're investing in the stocks or in cryptos is greed and fear. You can't have too much fear. You can't be too fearful, and you can't be too greedy, because you're gonna have a little bit of a roller coaster. You're gonna have your ups and downs. So my goal right now is to minimize losses, make some profits, and then just keep it even kill. And I've actually been making a profit this month, so it's small steps, but you can't expect to hit a home run. Just like with health and fitness, you can't expect to just, like, you may lose, at the beginning. If you're overweight, you may lose a lot of weight at once, but you can't expect to lose that month after month, right? You might hit a plateau. Same thing if you get lucky on one stock and then you make a couple thousand, let's say, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna make a couple thousand every month, passive income. That's just, let me move out of the way. That's just not realistic. So I'm setting realistic goals, and it's been okay. So that is about it. I know this. I'm really sorry about the sun. Gosh darn it. Thank you for watching. Everything's good. My daughter's doing well. We're gonna eventually get her potty trained pretty soon. That's gonna be interesting. Overall, I've been pretty tired, still working out. There's just a lot going on, very busy, but I just want to keep you guys and gals updated. Let me know how everyone else is doing, and I got to get my food, and let's pray that this glare goes away, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.